If you're watching this video, it means I have successfully replaced the left rear window in a Westfalia without taking out the camping gear. It is late March and winter hasn't ended. I've had little time to work on the van, and I don't have time to take out the air conditioning and the top box and the side camping cabinet there, all to do a piece of rubber. So let's get started. First thing we want to do is take out the old window seals. I am not going to use the old ones, so I'm just going to cut them out. And I'm going to replace them with ones without the plastic trim. And I must warn you, what I know about window replacement, I learned on the internet. So I have no idea what I'm doing once again. I'm going to use a screwdriver and pull off all this old plastic trim, which just breaks apart. I'm cutting off the old rubber with this special service window removal tool. To finally break the adhesive to get it off, I use this other special service tool, which looks kind of like the tool you might use to put your tire on your bicycle. Both windows and seals are out. Let's address some rust, which is why we're here. Alright, took care of the rust around the windowsill. The next thing you want to do is put this rubber window seal around the window. Make sure you clean the old window off good. Putting this window seal on is quite the task. You'll have to probably go to anger management when you're done getting it on. It's like pulling your lower lip over your forehead. Get yourself some cord. Good thickness and strength so it doesn't tear. I put some little wood things in the ends. You don't have to do that. I made the string about twice the length of the perimeter of the window. Okay, we're going to lube up this inner channel with some people use soap and water, or some people use WD-40. But let's lube that up. Let's get ready to put our string in there. Okay, here's what I did. I laid the window down, outside facing down. Okay, back's towards the back. I started here, that's the very center of the rope, and I brought it all the way through, down to the ends. And I got to the end down here, and I crossed these two over each other. So this one is actually coming that way, and this one's coming up that way. I ran up here. I taped them down here, because when I want to put the window in, I don't want to forget which is which. Because I'm going to start on the bottom, which is going to be this top one. Alright, try to position the back of the window as tight in there as you can get it. I know the front is kind of sticking out a little bit. But I'm going to start with the one going around the bottom, so that will be the top rope. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold onto here while I pull the string through the other side. I don't know if you can see, I'm around the turn, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go work up the other rope, which goes to the other top turn up here. I got the window braced against the wall with a dowel. Let's go through the top now. The front part of the window wants to pop out, so I'm gently clamping it there while I move forward. Well, it's in. The battery died right in the middle of it, but it's kind of hard to film this while you're doing it. I'll go over a few things again. Once again, I started with the start of the ropes back here, and they were crossed over each other. The back, wherever you start doing the window is always the easiest part. So we want to do the easiest part for the part we really can't reach. And we just start pulling forward. And I had the rope coming all the way out. This window here, which is out. And I did about both about halfway, then got inside and helped a little bit, and then put the clamp on the outside. I know this is really hard to see, but when I got the rope just past the cabinet here, you know, what I did, I can start doing it by hand a little bit in here, but what I end up doing too is, I've never done windows before, is I start pulling this in with my thumb, because it's hard, this window, it gets really hard to pull the window in at this point. The corners are really hard, and the final corner is very difficult to do. And that's it. I was able to, after getting it in, I'm actually able to reach my arm all the way to the back of the cabinet and make sure the gasket's in there tight. I don't know if I'd be able to do that without the camping gear out, though. Maybe I can lean over the equipment. Not sure. But that's it. I just have to buff out this scratch here, and the van will be all ready for camping soon.